Hey, what's up? I'm Jason Mraz, and you're watching the AU Review.
And let's talk about the latest record. You mentioned this is your 60-something show of the Yes Tour.
Yeah.
I guess firstly, how have the new songs been going down live?
The new songs go down great live. I'm bringing my collaborators with me. They're four amazing women known as Raining Jane. We wrote and recorded these songs together. They've been someone I've been collaborating with for 8 years, and last year the songs were just so rich and so powerful that we decided to go all in and make this album together, and then take the show on the road and scale things back down and go back into to small venues and theaters, where in the past couple of years it seemed like the momentum and the managers just wanted to keep getting bigger and bigger, and we were in arenas and amphitheaters, which just... It isn't my style. I don't enjoy seeing concerts in those venues, and I certainly don't enjoy playing concerts in those venues. So this tour has been great, and I think it's been a nice surprise and a nice, refreshing revisit for those who've been seeing my shows through the years. I spent many, many years here in clubs, bars, small theaters, that it's nice to get back to that and be grounded in that. And these songs are so simple, and they're such conversation pieces lyrically, and then obviously between songs we can continue those conversations because the venues are so small, that this tour has been my proudest tour through all the years. I feel like everything I've worked for more than a decade has culminated in this show. It's a very special and specific kind of show that does bring in the tricks and the design that I learned from larger venues, but could scale it down to create this sort of seamless and movable experience on the live show. Like, for example, at one point in the live show, everything disappears from the stage, and Raining Jane and I just stand around one mic and tell stories and sing a handful of songs just on one microphone. So it really makes transforms the listening and kind of takes away... We can't hide behind any loop pedals, foot pedals, microphones. There's none of that. It's just raw. It's beautiful.
And that takes it back to how you began.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah. And it's how we write our songs. Myself and Raining Jane, we sit in a circle and we just pull our instruments out and we see what happens. And we wanted to bring that to the audience.
And after Australia, you're off to Hawaii?
Yeah, we have one more visit in Hawaii. I would be happy if we were just doing like a quick night in Hawaii and then going home, but we're actually there for a week. Which, is great. I'm grateful, sunshine. But to me, it's just too much time without gigs. We have like 3 days off before our first gig. I would just rather play my gig and get home. We've been on this road for a long time, and I want to get home and work on my garden and decorate my house for the holidays. I'm just anxious to do those things.
Well, it's coming to the end of that. It must feel even further away the closer you get.
It does. But I do my best to live in the moment, and we'll make the best of Hawaii, and then we'll be home before you know it.
And then you've got a little bit of time off.
Yeah, we're going to take at least a month off. From whenever we get home until the end of January. We'll start rehearsals again in January and then hit the road in early February and go till about April.
And then it all keeps going from there.
All keeps going, man.
Do you keep writing music when you're on the road?
I do. I play a weekly songwriting game online, which keeps me writing. I have a deadline every Sunday night, so even if I write the most ridiculous song, I at least stay in my practice of songwriting, and that's important because suddenly, if inspiration should strike, or if you're in a mood, your practice of songwriting is there. It's available to you, and you can get your mood down, or you can solve your problem through the songwriting practice, which is important.
Has anything that you've ever thought was ridiculous at first turned into something that wasn't?
Yeah. My third album, We Sing, We Dance, We Steal Things, half of that album emerged from the songwriting game. And every time I sit down to write a songwriting game song, it begins as a ridiculousness. I mean, I'm really just trying to make the other dudes in my songwriting group laugh, or try to impress them, or try to impress myself. But then by the end of it, I'm quite surprised. Like there's a song there's many songs I still do, like Lucky, Butterfly, the Dynamo of Volition. Dynamo of Volition is a totally weird song, and it's somewhat based on bumper sticker humor. Stupid things that I've read through the years on bumper stickers all kind of got shoved into this weird song that I actually dream of making a bumper sticker that's as long as a bumper. I mean, why are they this short anyway, you know? And put the entire first verse of the song on this bumper sticker. But yeah, songs from ridiculousness do surprise me. Details in the Fabric was another one, which was based on a voicemail message from my roommate who said that I was an island of reality in an ocean of diarrhea, which I thought was hilarious. It ended up on the record, and people love it. They request it all the time. People have it tattooed on their bodies, like, this song gets me through. It's like, wow.
You're like, really?
Interesting, yeah.
You never know, do you?
Yeah.
You never know what people are going to connect with.
Exactly.
Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here in Australia.
Thank you, we will.
Great to have you back.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on surviving almost the first run of Yes shows.
Yeah, thank you much.